Entering its 9th year, the Message of Thanks Free Veterans Luncheon celebrates those who've sacrificed for our freedoms.
Taking place on Veterans Day, November 11th at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Gaylord. All proceeds will go toward the VFW Post 1518. We're joined now by Jennifer Akins with more details. Jennifer, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You betcha. So 9 years and going strong. Tell us what this luncheon is all about. How does it work?
9 years, that is truly a testament. It's a community event. When I started this out, we all work very hard. I said I just wanted that support from the community, the participation. So everything has always been donated for us. That's my big heart. I want it to be a community event. And truly it is a message of thanks for the veterans and all that they've done.
Now it's entering its 9th year. How has that response from the community been so far?
It's been wonderful, and I already knew that. I'm a little bit cocky about that. Gaylord is a veteran-centric community.
Oh yeah.
So I knew that that would be easy, just putting that message out that that's what I wanted to do, and it's just been momentum ever since.
Well, we're seeing some pictures now, but tell us what the luncheon looks like, what groups from the community are involved, the turnout, those kinds of things. What are you expecting to see again this year? What can we plan on?
Well, the biggest part for me is really having that attendance. It's always about that. It doesn't really matter to me unless we have the people there to connect. We do the fight songs. I hear communication and between the veterans and their unique experience. I served with the local unit here for 13 years in the Army, and I know they're very selfless individuals, so if we can just give them one day and give back, giving them haircuts, having this experience, listening, just, participating and communicating with each other, I think that that's a blessing for us. So.
Now you mentioned haircuts, so this is much more than just a free luncheon. What can people expect when they come out?
Well, the Otsego Barber County LLC has been wonderful, and they've either been on location or they've given us free coupons for the veterans. So we'll have a local radio station on with us on site doing patriotic music. We'll have a wonderful meal this year and lots of giveaways that we do from the community also.
Wow.
That's great.
So this is a whole community event.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
So when you started it 9 years ago, was there ever a question of, will this work? Will we pull it off? Or, gosh, I don't know if we're going to have enough to do more than just a one-time thing. Or did you know from the beginning that this would kind of take off?
COVID was an interesting year.
Yes.
We'll put it as that, but we pivot. We pivot and we move, and the community once again was that response, and we did a drive-by at the school. We had people come up and get their meals to at least let them know that we did want to connect with them.
You're thinking about them. That's so important.
Yeah.
How meaningful is it, do you think, to the vets and their families? We're seeing lots of pictures of those, some students kind of getting some FaceTime with the vets as well.
Well, sometimes veterans tend to stay at home. Some retire early for various reasons, and it's really that one opportunity for them to connect, maybe on a simpler level, because they can connect with people that are like-minded, and understand their experience like nobody else. They joined during formative times of their life. Just like if you went to college early, you have those experiences that nobody else has. So it's giving them that opportunity just to kind of switch things up. We all need that little wrinkle in our brain, something that we normally wouldn't do.
Sure, absolutely.
Takes us out of our shell, and that's where the real positivity comes from too. So
I think it's great that you bring that up, because I haven't been to your specific event, but I've been to events like it, and one of the fun things about it is you get two veterans sitting next to each other who may not know each other, but within a minute they're talking about where did you serve, when did you serve, what did you do, and that conversation just evolves immediately.
Absolutely, and it's priceless. Those experiences are priceless.
They absolutely are. Is there anything that the viewers need to know? Do they need to register so you have a head count for food and anything like it? Also, are there volunteer opportunities still available?
Oh, there's always volunteer opportunities. I have a wonderful group that works, but it's my ears perk up when you say that. But we have a Facebook page. They can also give me a call. Is it okay if I give my telephone number? Is that okay? To give me a call?
Yeah, if you're okay.
989-217-0399. You can call to register. That's at the Gaylord Fraternal Order of Eagles in Gaylord, and that's happening on Monday, November 11th from noon to 2.
Perfect.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks for your service and for all
Yes.
you're doing. What do you get the most out of this? What kind of just personal reward is it for you?
Watching the smiles, that's a selfish part for me, and that's why I want the attendance, because I'm looking for those, and just that ability for me to connect too. I served for 13 years, so for me just to get back on a level is very humbling and very rewarding for me. It keeps me going every year. So.
Well, based upon the photos we were just looking at, it seems like the turnout is huge, and if that's the goal, you're meeting that goal every single year.
Absolutely.
Any idea, how many come through every year, or new faces? Do you
At
see a lot of
least
the same folks?
I would say 300 each year.
Wow.
So.
That's great.
That's incredibly impressive. That's a huge undertaking, feeding 300 people on top of everything else you're doing.
Yes, and the Fraternal Order of Eagles has been wonderful. Once again, that community that just makes it happen. They start out at 5 o'clock in the morning getting the meal ready, and a week before, obviously preparing, ordering things like
What's
that.
on the menu this year, do you know?
You caught me on that.
Okay.
I know it's like a pasta
surprise.
meal.
All right.
We tend to like consistency, so it'll be a larger meal, because sometimes they're older, so this is their final
Their big
meal
meal
for the
of the
day.
day, yeah.
Big meal for the day, and we do want to offer that too, in case they don't have that at home or
That's
other
so wonderful.
experiences. So
That's great.
That's so wonderful.
thank you so much.
Well, Jennifer, thanks for being here. We'll share the details over on our website at 9and10news.com. It's coming up Monday the 11th.
Monday the 11th.
On Veterans Day in Gaylord at the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, 1518, is that right?
1518, yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks for all you're doing. Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing the
Thank
good
you,
news with our
9 and 10
viewers as
News.
well. Yeah,
Thank
great to have
you.
you back.